Semantics. Semantics. Save it for the Semantics Dome, E.B. White.
Welcome to the Semantics Dome, ladies and gentlemen, the only place that leaves you bursting with anticipation.
Are you gonna finish that, Kinsey?
No, I'm not.
What the fuck?
I have better things to do, Daniel. Like, moving on to the first point, which is...
So, have you seen the statistics on our last video? It is 100% dislikes. I don't know if you're listening to this, but whoever gave our video that dislike... Can't hear that, but that's me clicking a pen. We're coming after you.
Fuck. That's pretty hardcore, Daniel.
Well,
do you think that's a bit too extreme?
No. Our video is 100% dislikes. How is it supposed to get on trending when it's 100% dislikes?
Obviously through... I'm assuming gratuitous blowjobs.
Who are we gonna give those blowjobs to? Tyler?
The guy who disliked
He already watches the show.
Oh, true. Did you just mention one of our viewers by name?
Yes, I did.
You are a fucking idiot.
Say that to my face, bitch.
I will. My phone just went off.
There is one comment on our previous video.
Oh.
Do you know what that is, Kenzie?
I think it was some prick calling us, saying that we swear too much.
Yeah, so that really got me thinking, because my mom might listen to this podcast one day.
Oh. So, are we gonna have to change the format to suit a good Christian audience? Because we swore so fucking much in that video. I can't fucking believe that you would say that, Daniel. I don't know where you get off saying that I fucking swear too much, but I find it ridiculous that you would think that.
Well, I don't know, Ken, because one of the first words you spoke in the last podcast was fuck.
Listen, that was like the 6th word.
That's
which
still
makes
in your
it
first
fun.
10.
That's pretty good for me, I think.
That's like saying it's only gay if the balls touch.
Listen, it is only gay if the balls touch.
That is
I'll have you know...
truth.
Yes, because I've fucked 7 guys at least. My balls have never touched, and I'm not gay, I swear.
Straight as an arrow.
Straight as an arrow going into a man's anus, but there's no balls touching.
So yeah, I'm sure a lot of people are interested to know if we are going to start being a good Christian podcast, where we just talk about the Bible.
You see, I'm thinking we could do a spin-off of this show called the Semantics Dome.
Oh yes, the Semantics Dome.
Yeah.
Care to elaborate more?
We'd basically talk about good Jewish values and read the Quran weekly.
Yes, I think that could work out. We wouldn't alienate any part of our audience.
Yes, none of the Semitic parts would be alienated.
And certainly Tyler would not be.
Yes, Tyler
Is
our
he Jewish?
one. I feel like he is. So
Anyway, what is this episode about? Kenzie?
Moving swiftly on. This episode is about house etiquette, regardless of being at your house or a friend's house, or a friend being at your house. It's all about the how you're going to be nice to them.
Yep, all about etiquette.
All about the etiquette at a house. And you see, the first thing we're going to talk about here is bathroom etiquette.
The most important of the etiquettes.
Yes. Specifically, do you stand or sit while you are wiping your asshole? I sit every single time. I don't know how people even do it standing up.
How? How do you do that? That's disgusting. You could touch your shit.
And how do you wipe your butt standing up without touching your shit?
You wrap your hand in a catcher's mitt of toilet paper, and you just shove that fucker down there, and you wipe your ass.
Yeah. You could still end up touching poop.
Yeah, but you're not going to touch, like, toilet poop. You're not going to get a big brown smear on the back of your hand that you'll never forget.
The thing is, I don't stick my hand into the toilet. I stick my hand into my butt.
Yes, but you're passing over the shits. How
much of a pile do you make, Kenzie?
That's not what this podcast is about, Daniel. This is about your gratuitous need to stick your hand over your shit and feel the steam on your hands.
I lean forward enough that I can get in there.
But put your hand, like, pat... What if you pissed while you were shitting and, like, piss just starts dripping on your hands?
Or well, then I have a medical disorder.
True. But if you stand up, you can check to make sure that you don't have any, like, gastrointestinal problems.
But why would you need to do that while wiping?
So that's the best time. If there's blood on your toilet paper, then you've obviously got a problem.
Well, yeah, you check either way.
Yeah, but, like, what if your toilet paper's all upset? No, yours wouldn't be, because you stick your fucking hand in the toilet, and you pull it away, and you just let it drop. Like some sort of freak. What the hell?
You got a fucking problem with that? Anybody who stands up is a monster. You have to, like, pry your butthole open? What is this?
You see, what you do...
I tried once immediately after finding this out, that people actually do it standing up.
I've never tried to wipe my ass sitting down because that's fucked up. You stand up, you put your foot on the toilet so that your cheeks are spread sufficiently enough, and you wipe.
That sounds incredibly uncomfortable.
It is incredibly uncomfortable, but it's how I do it.
Then why do you do it that way?
Because that's how I learned, Daniel. I'm really close to the mic here. Getting too into this.
Anyway, moving again swiftly as possible along.
Yeah. How do you get that toilet paper?
Yeah. So, if I went to my bathroom right now, and I looked at my toilet paper roll, most people, and including public bathrooms, have it on a roll, and it rolls down. That's awful. What if gravity, you know? I have mine vertically on one of the flat ends, standing. It's still on a roll, but gravity doesn't take it down.
Wait. So your toilet paper roll is screwed like vertically to the wall, like a
I have a little
paper towel.
I have a little tiny toilet paper shaped shelf, and then there's a little stick coming out of that.
That's kind of ingenious, but
yeah.
I believe the true way to do it is to set it on the back of your toilet paper, like your toilet, because that's just convenient for when you're standing up wiping your ass like a normal person.
But what if you are a normal person, and you're not double-jointed like I am? How are you supposed to reach it? How are you going to be courteous to your guests, Kenzie?
Alright, so in my bathroom, there is this, Mittens, fuck off. There's this cat... It's for several things of toilet paper. Like, you can fit 3 or 4 on there, and it's shaped like a cat, and it's adorable.
Oh yeah, I have that too. I think I have the same one.
Yes. Yeah. But what if you're some sort of freak who sits down to wipe, you can take one of them off of there, take your toilet paper, set it on the floor, and then replace it into the stand when you're done.
So your answer is, it should be on a cat?
Yes. Or loose in the bathroom somewheres.
Okay. That's a respectable viewpoint, but I really like the convenience of just reaching over and grabbing it.
I don't. I like to make my bathroom trips as complicated as possible.
What, for when the zombie apocalypse happens and toilet paper will be hidden somewhere in the room where you poop?
Yes. Yes, I can't have people knowing where I keep my shit paper. What if the zombies figure out how to wipe their asses and they want to use my bathroom?
Oh, then you're...
Hey, Taylor's back.
You just gotta fucking defend your house at that point.
I suppose, but...
Who's that moaning?
Who's that moaning? That's my fucking dog. And my brother and his wife and my sister, they always walk in my house.
Oh, nice.
And now they're asking who I'm talking to?
Who is it, Daniel?
Yes.
Hello?
They called you a pedophile again.
Well, you're
Several
older
times.
than me, so I don't see how you're not the pedophile.
True. That's very rude, Daniel. But
Anyway,
them calling you a
by the way,
pedophile isn't.
And now that I have my learner's permit, I'm gonna be coming out to your house all the time.
Oh? You're gonna
Just
bring
do
your mom?
drive-bys. Yeah, my mom's gonna be in the
You-
passenger seat.
Passenger
shooting
seat
you
so
up.
you can do it? Well, of course.
She's gonna have an egg launcher and just launch eggs at your house.
My house is way in the woods.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I'll
You're gonna have
find
to
it.
drive up. You have to drive up my shitty driveway. Oh, I've got a thing for slow motion breakup here, by the way.
Okay, you want to do that right now?
Yeah, because I got one good.
Okay.
So my girlfriend's trying to text me right now, but I'm cucking her for you.
And your girlfriend is incredibly possessive over you when it comes to me, specifically.
I feel like yes. She isn't happy when I slap your ass for some reason.
Yeah, she's also not happy when I sit on you.
Yeah.
And again, this makes you the pedophile.
It's not. I'm not a pedophile. You're just an overly amorous youth.
Actually, pedophiles are into people who are pubescent. If you're into a 16-year-old, that makes you an ephebiophile.
Alright, I don't like that you've searched this, Daniel.
I didn't search it, I just know that off the top of my head.
Oh, that's worse.
Anyway, is that my slow motion breakup? No, it's not, is the sad part.
No, you gotta do yours.
Um,
That could be.
but sadly, I have worse.
Oh.
So mine is also cucking my girlfriend, except
Oh.
she'll be talking to me, and I'll talk to someone else and ignore her in real life.
Oh, jeez.
She was talking to
You're a
me
bad
about
person.
some serious stuff, like how her anxiety was acting up. Or Johannes comes along in his Jake from State Farm costume. I'm like, oh, wait, are you Jake from State Farm? Oh, that's so cool. Oh, man. And then she left me, with good reason, of course. And
Yeah.
I didn't know where she was the rest of that day.
I don't know why she hasn't left you permanently.
Well, she's not my dad. And another example, I just heard someone say, what's crack-a-lackin' cracker? And I had to come up to him and say, Kachiga, my nigga.
Are we allowed to say that? Oh my god, the white people in here are so noisy!
It was just with an A, not with a hard R.
Oh. Is that okay for me to say, by the way? What I
What,
just
white
said? Yeah.
Yeah, white people isn't a slur.
Okay, wait, what? I don't... See... I don't know.
That is the thing about this, is that you don't know.
I don't know.
I just don't know.
That isn't this isn't that kind of podcast. Well, so we gotta move on now.
Yeah, so kitchen etiquette now.
We still got hair, like a shower one and books, but we can do kitchen etiquette if you want.
Microwave or oven for your nachos? Which is
microwave
acceptable?
all the way.
Well, I disagree
time
staunchly,
microwave.
but let's hear you out.
You want to hear why?
Yeah.
See, this goes back to slow motion breakup. Margaret,
Okay.
her brother almost burned down the house making nachos in the oven.
Well, people with mental disorders aren't a part of this. We're assuming everybody's of good mental health.
Yes, but you see, I'm not. I need to make them in the microwave.
And what, you put them in there with grated cheese on them for a minute, and then they're all soggy and chewy?
No, they're still mildly crisp, but it's a good texture, and it's a better melt than in the oven.
Well, you get it all even in the oven. And if you put it in the oven, you can, like, cut up some chicken, put it on there. The chicken cooks,
Yeah.
It's delicious. And the salt
Obviously,
doesn't...
a meal taco. Obviously, if you're making them for a meal, you put them in the oven. But if you're making them for a snack... Fuck off, dogs!
Retard! You did not. Ugh!
Becca, children are listening.
I don't care.
If children are listening to this, they need some new parents, or call social
Yeah, they
services
need better
or something.
parents.
It's a chicken cook. Dad.
Oh, jeez.
Hey.
I gotta tone it down for a second. My mom's on the phone.
Is it falling apart?
Should I
This
just
is
cut all
so
of this?
professional. I mean, maybe. I think it's comedy gold, though.
I might cut some of it.
You can tell me your positions on the nachos.
You need to make them in the oven, because it just tastes so much better. Even if it's a little bit burnt, it still tastes good. And you get that
Yeah,
even melt.
You need the
Can't beat it.
convenience of the microwave.
Oh, you just already
So
have the oven
convenient.
on, you throw it in there, wait a minute, take them out, and then you
Yeah,
eat them
but-
straight from the pan.
That is pretty fun, especially scraping off the cheese.
Yeah,
Fantastic.
some
But
people would say otherwise.
those people are monsters. But you see, if you make them in the microwave, you can you can layer your cheese better, and they're much better like that.
Oh yeah, you could have multiple stacks of chips, yeah.
Yeah. I don't like it when I go to a restaurant and they don't layer their cheese, so like it looks so delicious and you eat like 5 chips and then you're out of cheese.
Oh yeah.
It's the worst.
You know, nachos should be more like ogres.
Yes, they need layers. Not even gonna let you finish that.
Yeah, I was waiting for you
Just
to finish it.
Okay, good.
Alright, now, the kitchen sink, what is that for? What is the water coming out of that for?
That's for dishes and tea.
And tea. You would get tea from the
tea.
kitchen faucet.
I would.
I mean, I would, because the pH in my water, however that works, it's like better than getting it from one of those water companies. But for
Yes.
most people, I feel like that's a bad idea.
Oh yeah, here it definitely is, but we have like a thing that boils the water for us. It's called a kettle.
Yep.
Yeah.
So you have to boil your water
Yeah.
every
Well,
time?
I do before I drink it because I don't want to die.
Don't want that dysentery.
I do not want dysentery. That's the worst thing that's ever happened to me.
You used to have dysentery at one point?
Yes. Why do you think I have such bad attendance?
Whoa. Actually.
No. But if anyone asks, yes. If Mr. Reeker's listening to this, yes.
We're not gonna let him see this episode. How many
We're
C-bombs
going
have
to
we
leave
dropped
this
already?
We've only got the one so far.
Okay. But yeah,
Actually, I haven't sworn in like 5 minutes because my mum was on the phone.
But yeah, the real debate here is, are you allowed to wash your hands in the sink? And I say it's fine. As long as there aren't any dishes soaking in there or anything, why not?
I say it's fine unless your mother's home.
Unless your mother's home. Yes.
If your mother's home and you try to wash your hands in the sink, you're gonna get in trouble.
Yeah. Unless you're doing it, like, before you grate some cheese for your nachos, which you put in the oven.
No, what you put in the microwave, first of all. Second of all, do you wash your grater? Like, how often do you wash your cheese grater?
We wash it every time, even though I don't think you have to.
Yeah, I, like, leave it in the dishwasher until somebody notices.
Yeah.
Because, like, our dishwasher doesn't work.
Any utensil of any kind that I know that I used, I'll just reuse, even if I know it's super dirty.
Ha. Good idea. Hey, my mother's calling me. Gross.
She's actually calling you now?
Yeah. I think she may have heard me shouting F-bombs.
Yep.
Did she say anything?
Who?
Mom.
I don't know.
Okay.
That woman freaking gets on there and asks her one question.
You want to complain about it to the good people at home, Becca?
Yeah, you want to tell Tyler all about it?
Don't. Jeez.
Can she hear me?
No, she can't hear you because the microphone is recording you. So. What?
Okay.
Yes, it's Daniel. Hi, Courtney.
Hi.
He says hi really creepily.
Hi, kid.
Ugh. This isn't gonna work very well.
I tell you to calm the frick down.
Oh my god.
No, you're not.
Anyway. So
Welcome to the
stances,
Family Complaints podcast.
I think it's okay.
Who's on vibrate?
Closing arguments, I think it's okay, you don't.
Yes. We should probably move swiftly on. This is going to shit real quick. This was well planned and was gonna work.
Yeah. This one in particular, as opposed to last week's.
Yeah.
We still have that same dynamic, I feel.
Unexpected People was great.
Now the opposite person has shitty audio.
Yeah, because I have fucking people in the background.
Yeah, we stepped up our production values a lot since the last episode. We went over budget and everything.
$1.50.
We're $1.50 over budget.
I have the package sitting here and it's staring at me saying $1.50 over budget.
Yeah, we're gonna need to make this some premium content in order to make that back.
So if you could just, Tyler, if you could just come up and hand me $1 tomorrow, that'd be great.
Okay, do you want to do the fridge one?
The fridge? Oh. Like, how long can you look, like, how many times can you go back and stare at your fridge before it's just pointless?
I mean, any more than twice, because the second time you might have missed something the first time, but the third time you're just looking at the same shit.
Yeah. I don't know. Like, I can go back 3 times, maybe 4, and still find something. Like, I'll go there the first 3 times, there'll be nothing I want, and then I'll go back the 4th time, and it's like, holy shit, why didn't I see that?
Was there a long interval between?
No, there's like 10 minutes between each visit, maybe. Like a YouTube video's worth of waiting.
That's somewhat acceptable. But if you've gone back in like 2 minutes, just no.
It's more or less, rather than going back and finding new food, it's going back and finding food that I'm willing to eat now.
I do see what you mean. But that's retarded.
Yeah. Wait, what? Are we allowed to say that?
Why wouldn't we?
I don't know. Let's ask the Rick and Morty memes.
I mean, Mr. Kilba wouldn't appreciate it, but Mr. Kilba doesn't teach here no more. That's a meme for the folks from my grade 9 health class.
What? There was a teacher called Mr. Kilba.
Yes.
When?
In my grade 9 health class.
Daniel, this isn't working very well.
The entire podcast?
Yeah,
No,
well,
no.
that in general, yes, but more specifically right now.
You want to like take a break?
I mean, maybe, yeah. We'll be back in whenever these fuckloads leave.
We'll be back instantly to you.
Yeah. Well, after a quick music intermission.
Yeah, I'll put some kind of riff.
Yeah, you got to edit.
Yeah, he edited all of last week's. And it took him like 5 hours.
Yes.
I'm Pickle Rick!
Alright, we're back now. It's been like almost 3 hours, hasn't it?
Yeah.
And your family is still playing bingo with the radio.
Yes.
Jesus Christ. Anyway, we have other debates.
Yeah, we do. Can we even finish them?
I don't know. Is it acceptable to lay down on your couch if there are chairs for other people to sit?
Depends on who you are. If you're my brother's wife, then no, it's not.
But if it's your house,
But if
then
you're-
you have guests.
If it's your house and there's guests there, and you're a child, it doesn't matter because people expect that. But if you're an adult, then no, it's not okay.
Well, I think since it's your house, and this is your castle, and you're the freaking man, then yes, you should be allowed, under any circumstances, to lay down on your couch. Especially if there are chairs for people who are going to be sitting down. And that's all I have to say about the subject.
Is that all you had to say about the subject from time constraint, or?
Also because that's just all that needs to be said.
That is
People
all
should
that needs to be
suck,
said.
suck it the fuck up.
Oh my god, they're talking now. So can this turn into complaining about my family?
It can be if you want to. We can make this whole segment.
This is
I'll
the
call
dumb
it
shit
What
my
a
family's
Fan.
doing right now. Podcast now.
Hello?
Becca's telling me to shut up.
Well, tell her to stick it up her ass or something.
Are you talking to mom right now?
What?
Are you talking to mom right now? Yeah, Daniel told you to shove it up in your ass or something. Alright, perfect. So they're all sitting there over on the couch playing bingo, shushing me.
They have no idea
Fucking
of the
up
creative
everything.
genius coming out of your mouth right now.
Yeah, they don't even realize just how popular this will be.
This is
Just
going to
5
shit.
minutes of pure silence.
We're all going to hell.
Oh, don't worry. All the cool people are there.
Even Tyler can't think this is cool.
Yeah, Tyler won't even like this.
Feels bad.
I know it. It's hurting my soul.
My mom came in,
Can this just?
she's trying to do this project with my sister, and I was so scared that she was going to hit play on our stuff.
Oh my.
I get anxiety
Well-
whenever one of my parents tries to use the computer.
Oh,
Especially when
just
they call
because of
me
this,
in.
or because of?
Because like, sometimes they'll call me in and be like, hey, did somebody delete the cookies? My passwords aren't showing up. Or like, can you help me with this? But I'm always scared it'll be like, oh, what's X videos? What's X hamster?
I get that anxiety too sometimes.
Say it loud. What kind of anxiety do you get?
No, because my family's behind me.
That's exactly why I want you to do it, though.
You're a cunt, Daniel.
I know. You're willing to say that, but not the other stuff.
Don't worry, it's like my brother, so it's fine. But if it was my parents, I'd be sitting here, quiet as quiet could be. Quieter than quiet could be.
So I need to find out when your parents are home so we can do the podcast.
So you can actually talk.
Yep. So I can just talk the entire podcast. I'll be like Simon,
Yes.
and you'll be Garfunkel.
Was Garfunkel the quiet one?
I don't know, but Simon was the one who was successful.
Oh. Didn't Garfunkel get eaten by a tiger?
I don't know.
Get the phone ready.
I love these background noises, they're great.
Anyway, do we have one final segment that'll blow the rest of this out of the water?
Do we ever? Do you read when you're taking a shit?
Only sometimes. Do you read when you're taking
Oh, no.
shit? Is the question.
All the time.
Well, I never do that.
Every time. What's...
I've never
Did you
read.
just change your arguments with the conflict here?
Well, that depends on if you think I did.
I kind of do think you did. I feel like you've read an entire adventure series on your toilet.
You're what?
I feel like you've read an entire adventure series entirely on the ship.
I have never actually read one of those books, but they seem bomb AF, and I wish I had.
Like one of the Choose Your Own Adventure books?
Yeah, I haven't, but they seem bomb AF.
I want to get the Batman one that I used to have and put it on the back of the toilet and just read that.
Yeah, that's understandable. But you see, what you do while you're on the toilet is you listen to podcasts.
Yes. Obviously.
Like the ISNA. What?
Point of something. If you take headphones and your phone into the bathroom, no one's going to think you're listening to a podcast.
I don't understand the question.
What's your mother going to think if you just grab your phone and, like, your best pair of headphones and take them into the bathroom and listen to a podcast?
Well, what she'll think is that I'm listening to a podcast or something of the like, while
No, that's
grunts
not
and moans come from the bathroom in increasing intensity until finally there's a huge plop, and then I
Just stop.
scooch myself up to wipe.
No, you stand up first of all.
God damn.
Oh god. So I've got a live studio audience behind me and they're probably very confused.
Oh yes, they are. I hope they are. Alright, you got one
I
final
think
thing.
Taylor's staring. What?
You got one final thing to say, Kenzie?
No, I don't. Do you?
Patient.
Semantics. Semantics.